So, hello everyone. I'm going to give a short demonstration of our project laundry management system under the title Fresh Wash. So, we were assigned to do some tasks in our module 3. So, to do this project, we have used Next.js in our front end and Express in our backend. So, before running or executing any before running any part of our project, we need to install all the dependency. To install Next, use this command npm install next. Now, now to install all the dependency, you can use npm I. And now to we will be using nodemon to run our backend. That's why use this command npm install next nodemon save dev. So after doing this, we can start running our project. So to run our backend, use the command npm start. Using this command, our backend gets connected to our centralized database. And to run the front end, use command npm run dev. See, localhost 3000. Click on this. One folder has been created. No, sorry, one tab has been created in our Brave browser. So let me just go through our whole UI, and I will explain all the APIs how it works at the end of this video. So let's do a sign up. So person can do sign up. In our sign up, we have implemented one thing. That is, if I give a username, password, date of birth. See, if you select and register yourself as user, you don't need to provide any passkey. But if you want to register yourself as an admin, you would need an passkey to register yourself as an admin. We have done this to put some security in our project. So let me just register myself as an admin. So I have successfully signed up. When I do this, when I hit this sign up API, what it does, it creates my entry in member table, login table, and member grouping table. Let me show you here. See, Nishit PRA, and this is my ID, this is my email ID, and this is my date of birth. It also inserts these values in the login table. Let me just show you. So as you can see, my entries also has been inserted in our login table within a proper session token. I have hashed my password, created an expiry of 1 hour, and I was registered as a admin under the role. I have also inserted the same value in our member group mapping table. So as you can see, I have inserted my member ID and I belong to group 10. Okay. So that's how our first page works. After doing login, as I'm an admin, so our task 2 was role-based access control. So I have given myself access to do many stuff in our project. Like I can change the update of an order if the order is picked up, if if the order is still pending. I can change the status of a of any any order of any customer. So let me just show you an implementation how it works with our centralized database management system. See, I have an order ID of 22, which is in a delivered state. But I found that it was my mistake and I want to update it to still pending status. What I will do, let me just show you an implementation. See, our order ID is 22. Okay, order ID is 22. Let me just show you. Order ID is 22. Order ID is 22, and according to the order status, it is delivered. But what I will do, I found it was my mistake, so I'm going to change its status to pending. When I do this, order 22 status updated to the pending. See, I have changed the order 22 status to let me just refresh this page. I have changed the order 22 to pending. Okay, from delivered. So that's how I have given the admin a role based access control. He can do many things, not just change status. He can also change status in our complaints. A customer, if he's not satisfied with our laundry service, he can file complaints, and admin can look look into each complaint and see what's the matter. For example, in order 40 in order ID 48, there was a complaint of the person who used our service that his clothes were found damaged. He says yes, one cloth was damaged. So I listened to his query. I opened his complaint. Okay, I opened his complaint. I assigned this complaint to one of my employee in laundry management in our company of fresh wash. As you can see, as I'm changing the statement, as I'm changing the status, you can see that complaint status updated to in progress. This also shows that these value are also getting changed in our backend in our centralized database system as well. Okay. Now let me go back to the dashboard. I can look into complaints. I can change the status of the complaints. I can even look at the payments. uh, I have actually also built a you can say a open query section where I can put anything I want. For example, I want every customer, okay, and I'm limiting it to 10. If I execute this query, I can see all the customers which are in the customer ID. So you can see I have given the admin a full access to our database, our online database. I can do anything, but in our API we have mentioned that in this query we can only do select, insert, update, and few more others show. But we cannot do a query which starts with drop table, drop database, alter table, because it will disrupt our data backend database, backend centralized database. Okay, so that's how I gave the role based access control to admin. I have also created a profile control for it. As you can see, I'm an admin. My staff ID is this. My email is this. My hire date was 16. When I registered, it was my hire date. So that's how I give myself all the access as an admin. Now I have shown you how this admin works. Let me sign up again myself as a normal user. See, if I sign myself as a normal user, Nishit user, email 30 2003 3 1. Oh yeah, 3. See, mm, as I'm registering myself as a user, the front end is not asking for me for my passkey. See, I signed up as a user. Now, if I signed up as a user, as you can see, I have done. As you know, I am a news user. I haven't placed any order, so my order list is empty right now. So this is my current dashboard. We have not made a very hi-fi front end. We have just implemented a simple front end as we were more focused on the backend part of this project. So as a user, what I can do place order. If I place a order, I need to do payment. If I place an order and I don't like the service this Freshworks gives me, I can actually also file complaint. Let me just give you a small demo for this. See, place order. Pickup date. I can change pickup date however I want. Let's say in my I want to do. I want a laundry service for a t-shirt. My t-shirt is full sleeve, and I have three such t-shirt. Okay, add to order. Okay, so our total cost for the t-shirt laundry is 75. I also want to clean my pants. They are simple jeans, and I have two jeans. Add to order. So that's how our total receipt bills come out. See, I placed the order. Do you want to view your order? Okay, our order placed successfully. Order ID is 49. Okay. See, this is not just happening in the front end. It is also, continuously changing in our centralized database management system. See, I have order with a 49 order ID, right? Order 49. Okay, the total cost was 115. Pickup date is this. I can also, means the admin can also change this delivery date using the update delivery date API. So as you can see, the I can see my order. Okay, I want to also show you something else. I What if I make a payment? See, our right now our order is in update state. Let me just do one thing. Let's make a payment of this order. I have an option of cash, credit card, debit card, UPI, and anything. I have not implemented the whole transition of the payment structure. Just a simple demo of how it works. We can means enhance this even more, but this is just a simple demonstration. So payment successful. I have paid for the order 49. So as you can see in our database as well, in our payments table, I have created transaction ID in which the first two letters belongs to means the first two letters shows as we are a member of group 10, so the first two letters start for 10 and the other two is just the order ID. So our order ID was 49. We know the sender was Nishit user. That was our username. Our receiver will be always the same, freshworks.inc, and this is our just a transaction ID. I'm not just inserting these values in just one table, payment table. I have many relationship table. I also have many entities table. I'm just doing a simple demonstration. See, I made the payment, okay, but I didn't like the service of what Fresh was provided me. What I can do, I can say there was missing item in my order. I guess I gave three shirt and two pants, but I received only four. I received only four clothes. Submit, complaint filed successful. Okay, now let's see at the complaint. Missing. See, complaint ID 36. It is for order ID 49. Complaint type is missing. The complaint detail is I received only fourth close, and the complaint status is right now open. So admin can change this open status to in progress, and it can if the complaint get resolved, he can also change the status to resolved. But normal user can't do this because we have role based access control. So this was just a short demonstration from a user side. Another thing, when I do this, it will ask after placing the order, it will ask me for my address. So well, in a laundry management system, and it is a online service, it is indeed needed. So let me just give which address: IIT Gandhinagar, GN, Gujarat 12345. Save address. Address updated successfully. This also gets inserted into our customer table. As you can see, Nishit user. Here is my customer address: IIT Gandhinagar, GN, GUG 12345. So that's how our project works. I have shown you how it is working. Now let me just show you how each API is working. We have made a very simple front end. This was the profile of a user. This was a dashboard. I can, as you know, the customer and order is a one-to-many relationship. So a single customer can place many order. It can also place many complaint, and it can also do many payments. So this was our front end. I have not shown you every corner of this software right now. I'm keeping this video short. So let me just go through each API, how it is working. So, sir, first of all, Raman sir showed a tutorial on how we are going to, work in module 3 class. So I looked, he shared his repository with us. I looked at his repository. I implemented this connection.js from the same. He implemented this in Python and Flask, I guess, but I have done in Next.js. So there is two configuration for the two database, CMMS and Group 10. Each database has its own connection. Connection one for our G10 database, connection two for our CMS database. We connected our centralized database through this script. Then this is our sign up API. Now I want to like to mention that we were instructed to work with the member table of CMS only, and we have done it. We have also interacted with the member table of the CMS, but we have done one thing extra. See, when I do a sign up on the basis of role, what I do, first of all, I insert all the member details in the member ID of member table of CMS. Also, based upon the role, if the role if the person is of role normal user, then I insert the same details into my customer table in my G10, my personal database as well. If the role is admin, then I insert the same value in my staff table, in my staff table of my personal G10 database. Why did I do it? See, I asked Ramanan sir. See, the problem was that we were using many relationship table like places, do payment. In this, the primary key was member ID and order ID, member ID and payment ID. These two attributes becomes a primary key. And we cannot do cross database referencing. Member ID was present in our CMS database table. So we wanted the same member ID. So we did nothing but just copied the member ID into a customer table and into our staff table depending upon the role, so that we can easily work with our project. This also simplified our task number 5 and task number 7 as well. So I guess I have given enough explanation. Let me just go through every API. This is our sign up API. I have already told you this also inserts value in our personal G10 database, customer table, and staff table. Similarly, login tables do the same. See, I have shown you how that sign up and login API works. To do this, adding member, deleting member, or accessing any CMS database table, I have created these two APIs: add member and delete member. It works successfully. I cannot give you in detail explanation of each API because we have to keep our demonstration short. But that's how we did it. We first connected our database. We created an API. First of all, we created our own authentication API. In authentication API, we are creating first of all, when we do a sign up, we are creating a JWT token, which consists of a ID, username, and role. And we decode this token and through this token we check if the if the person who logs in is if his session token is valid or not. If it has crossed the expiry time or not. See that see that's what authentication do. We have also created one another API in the middleware authorized.js. It just check if the user is a admin or a normal user. If it's a normal user, he cannot perform some tasks like adding or deleting or accessing any CMS database table. I have already shown you in the front end part of this video. See, database table creation, it was the one of the most easiest tasks of this module 3. We went to my PHP admin, created new, wrote our script. We copy pasted the same script which we used in our module 1 task. I have changed, we have changed some of the attributes, some little schema in our database. It is not exactly the same as we have used in our module 1 task. Logging changes to CMS table. For this, what we did, we created an API, simple API. What it does, it first of all stores locally a log file which consists of which consists any operation done through any API. It stores its time step, its description, and its ID, who did it. Okay, that's what logging our login API does. Also, we have not just locally, we have we have created a log table in our G10 database, and it also insert values in that database as well, in that table as well. See, member portfolio management. Student must create a portfolio feature for members belonging to their own project. See, that's why we created customer staff, our own member table in our G10 database. We are accessing the central CMS database. We are just copying some of those values into our own database. Why? Because this makes our task 7 very simple. We can only work with our database. We don't have to worry about anything about central CMS database. That's how we created many APIs. I can show you. We have created many APIs like complaint controller. It almost contains 3 to 4 APIs. Like first of all, file complaint. User files a complaint. Admin can update resolve date, like I told you before. Get complaints. This is for that was that purpose, so that our admin can see all the complaints in our laundry management system. Update complaint status. See, this get complete work like this. If the role of the person is admin, he can see every complaint which was registered in our laundry management system. But if he is a simple user, he will only see his own complaints through this app.customer ID equals to question mark. Okay, so that's how we did all the tasks which was mentioned in our module 3. I know I was not able to explain everything in much detail because I want to keep this video short. As it was mentioned, we need a short demonstration. I have already given the demonstration of the front end, and we will be reporting everything about API in much detail in our report. So thank you very much.